You guys can stay. I'm just gonna be a little.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Welcome, one and all. Rob, Tim, Harris, Keith with you right now. And we're expecting some more folks in here before the evening's over with. Hope to see a bunch of folks in here watching our chat tonight. College football last week. Boy, let me go back to that. Oh, boy. Tim, nothing to frown about, but yours the worst last week. 12 and 7.
Yeah.
But listen,
well, that's not bad for being the last place.
Listen. 12 and 7. That's nothing to frown about. 12 and 7 is a damn good record. Keith and Harris, 13 and 6. Yours truly, 14 and 5. We go over to the pro side of things. We weren't quite as swift with that. Harris was 6 and 8. Keith was 7 and 7. Tim was 8 and 6. I was 10 and 4. Over under. Harris was 6 and 8. I was 7 and 7. Tim was 8 and 6. Keith was 9 and 5 with the over/under picks.
Yeah, what was the 41? Was it last night per point?
Last night was 41 and 47, so it was under.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it went under, and
I guess there were only 3 overs then, because the Raiders.
History tells us over the last 10 years. The under wins about 68% of the time almost. So it's way up there. Yeah, under wins more. And so if you play the under, you're going to win money, it looks like. So, which is crazy because you wouldn't think it would be that. You'd think they would lower the over.
You had me at 7 and 7 on the NFL spread picks.
Yeah, you went 7
and 7. I had to.
Harris went 6 and 8. Tim went 8 and 6. And I went 10 and 4.
So overall, I
went 24 and 9, and then if you want to add my other, I went 30, 31 and 16. So
29. I was 29 and 18 overall.
Yeah, that's not bad. We all did really well. College picks last week. What's up, Alex? What's up, Philip?
Hi, Philip.
Angels.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Syndergaard, 1 year, $21 million. I think that's a big risk. But hey, that's a team that's a team that's made risk.
Well, what's the most number of games he's pitched in the last 3 years?
I don't think he's reached 22 games in the last 4 years.
I would have thought 18 was his max.
Yeah, I don't.
So you would think that somebody might bring him in thinking he's going to be a bullpen guy at this point.
But if that is, his arm doesn't always recover in 4 days. That's his problem.
They're basically paying. They're paying him $1 million.
Arm barn guy.
they're looking for 21 games now, $1 million a game.
Crazy shit. All right, so I normally start us. We're gonna let Tim start us tonight. Friday evening game. San Diego State, number 22 in the country, heading to UNLV, and this is an 11-point favorite. San Diego State. Tell us what's going to happen, Tim.
What's going to happen is Tim's probably going to be in bed by the time that game starts. UNLV's not been the pushover they've been in more recent years, but still I like San Diego State to cover the 11.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rob. I totally missed what game we were doing.
The Friday night game, San Diego State 11-point favorites at UNLV. That's the first game.
11 is all?
11 is it. Yep.
I'll take San Diego State.
All right. Harris.
Yeah, I got to jump all over San Diego State at 11.
Why is it so low? I mean, UNLV hasn't really done anything this year, have they?
UNLV's played pretty well, and they're at home this week.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm taking them. I'm taking UNLV this week.
My last memory was they were getting clobbered all the time.
I'm going to take them. I'll take the 11 points, and I will.
The quarterback for UNLV is former Ohio State quarterback and transfer Tate Martell.
We all know how good Ohio State quarterbacks have been
in the last few years.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Burrow was a Buckeye.
Yeah, he had to go somewhere else.
Right, he had to go somewhere else to learn the craft. I know, jeez. Boy, we going to really get some.
Sorry, Tim.
No. Hey, look.
Ken
I mean, we got
Castro-
Fields from Georgia, so
Ken Castro
Hey,
says
Ohio State's always a contender for the national championship. Anybody who says
Syndergaard
they aren't,
started 32
is
games
not
in
being too
2019.
honest
I
about it.
was not aware of that.
yeah, he did the whole
Really?
season, and then just last
Wow.
2020 he started getting the elbow troubles.
All right. Let's go to Keith.
Yes.
We're going to skip number 1 because we're going to come back to that one at the end.
All right.
Michigan State, number 7, heading to the Horseshoe, Ohio State. Ohio State's a 19-point favorite against a top 10 team in the country. Tell us why they're going to cover 19, Keith.
I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to give that 19 because I just have a feeling Ohio State,
Okay.
even though they kind of struggle a little bit against Nebraska, I don't know. I just have a feeling they're going to finish strong. I think they're going to. I think they're going to beat Michigan State. I think they're going to beat Michigan. I think they'll probably win the Big Ten championship game at this point.
I'm going to go with Ohio State. As much as I don't want to see them in the college football playoffs, they need to start running scores up because of these one-loss teams, and they're just not going to take the foot off the pedal at this point.
All right. It comes to me. Dude, 19 points. I will jump over 19 points all damn day. I think it's a one-score game. I really do.
I hope you're right.
I think in the last 5 minutes, here comes Anthony now. All right, great deal.
Personally, I like to
Anthony,
see Michigan State win the game.
We'll get Anthony's Thursday night.
Hey,
What's up,
Anthony.
Anthony? I'm jumping all over this one, guys. 19 points. You're going to give me 19 and a top 10 team in the country. I don't really care what team it is. I'll take Michigan State. Give me 19 points. Tim.
I think Michigan State will watch the footage of Purdue going up and down the field against Ohio State most of the game, and we can do that, and especially on the running game.
Yeah.
Give me Michigan State to cover, and I wouldn't doubt if maybe they pull the upset.
Nah, we'll go to Anthony real quick right here with this one. Michigan State, Ohio State. Ohio State, 19-point favorite at the Horseshoe. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, two top 10 teams, 19 points. Tell us why they're going to win by 19.
They're not. I'll take Michigan State.
All right. Can Michigan State keep us within a one-score game?
I don't know about that, but they should cover 19.
Yeah. All right. We'll go back to Friday night game. San Diego State, 11-point favorites at UNLV. Anthony.
UNLV's coming off a little bit of an upset, but I think that was their shining moment. I think San Diego State covers.
11. Okay, we got you. All right, let's see. We go to Harris. Harris, Iowa State heading to Oklahoma. Oklahoma coming off a bad defeat. Oklahoma 4-point favorites in this game.
Something's telling me take Iowa State on this game.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, I just can't do it. The number's getting smaller and smaller as we go.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen it open at 6.5. It's at 4 now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a one-score game, but I will take Oklahoma.
Anthony.
I think Harris has sound logic. I concur with that.
All right, you going with Oklahoma?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the only thing I got to say.
If Oklahoma knew who the hell their quarterback was, I would feel better about it. But damn, both of them played like shit last week. I'm sorry. Give me 4 points. I'll take Iowa State. Tim.
I mean, you're telling me that you're going to give me one score for a top, like an unranked team? Yeah, give me Oklahoma, please.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to join you, Rob. I'm going to go with Iowa State on this one.
All right. We go to Anthony now. Prairie. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 19, Purdue, 12-point favorites at Northwestern.
Boy, Northwestern's kind of, I don't know. They just have not been consistent this season at all. I think they cover. Yeah.
You'll take Purdue in minus 12. I will too. I think they're 2 touchdowns at least better. I'll take Purdue. Tim.
Yeah, give me Purdue.
Keith.
Purdue.
I'm sorry. Harris.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. All right, we got you.
Alex, I'm doing good.
All right,
hope you
comes
are
to
too,
me
bud.
now. Wake
What's going on,
Forest.
Alex?
Wake
Hey, Alex.
Forest heading to Clemson. Clemson 3 and a hook. And the last time I heard, they still got the championship trophies down there at Death Valley. That's not a place you want to walk into, especially coming off the last 2 weeks that Wake has. Yeah, they win, but they squeak one out last week, and the week before that they lose. This is not the time nor the place you want to be, Wake Forest. I'll give 3.5. I'll take Clemson. Tim.
Wow. In Death Valley, yeah, give me Clemson to cover at home.
All right, Keith.
Yeah, the way that Wake Forest has given up some points in some games this year, I'll take Clemson.
Harris.
I'm going to go Clemson. Basically, to me, I don't think Wake's got anything to play for in this game.
Anthony.
Yeah, they had their shot, and even though Clemson misses Trevor Lawrence as bad as LSU misses Burrow right now, I think they can cover 3.5 at home.
Gotcha. Tim. Illinois heading to Iowa. State battle right here. Iowa 12-point favorites.
Oh, give me the Hawkeyes all day on this one.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I'm going to do Iowa too, but I'm not as confident as Tim. I don't think. Illinois has played some games this year, like the Penn State road game that they had, the Minnesota one where they won a couple games, and then they've had some other games this year where they've done much better than I expected as well. So they could stay in it, but I'm going to say Iowa will do what I predicted they would do last week and that they didn't do.
Right.
And that's cover that point spread.
Yeah. Harris.
I expect this to get to about 15.5. So if you're going to take Iowa, now's the time to do it. And I'm jumping all over Iowa.
All right. Anthony.
First off, for Alex, that answers your question right there.
Best mascot.
Oh, okay.
I'll take Iowa as well.
All right. Yeah, I think this could get messy. I really do. I think this is a 25-point game probably. I think it could get really bad. Keith, Georgia Tech. This is Rudy. Remember Georgia Tech was a team, and if you go back and watch it, they actually had the names and numbers backwards on the damn jerseys on the movie. If you didn't know that, go back and watch that shit. It's funny as hell. Georgia Tech at Notre Dame. All you got to do is give up 16 if you want Notre Dame this week. 16-point favorites. It's all you, Keith.
Yeah. I'll give the 16.
You'll take Notre Dame. All right. Yeah. Harris.
I am going to take Georgia Tech in this game.
All right. Anthony.
I think in this one, Rudy, if he was still playing, would get in a lot earlier than he did in real life. I'm going to take Dame to cover.
All right. I think it's a 2-touchdown game. I don't see 16. I'll take Georgia Tech. All right, Tim.
I think the train's going to keep on rolling for Notre Dame like it did last week. Give me Notre Dame.
Okay. Harris, number 25, Arkansas, heading to number 2, Alabama. Alabama 20.5-point favorites.
It's another one. I expect that number to really rise as the week goes on. Give me Bama.
All right. Anthony.
I'm really torn on that. Jeez. You know what? Against better judgment, I'll take Bama too.
All right. This will be one where Saban will pull his men as soon as 21 points is hit, and that's what he'll do. I think that if you're going to bet, you got to go with Alabama here. He's not going to take his guys out until they get that much. I think they win. I think they win at least by 22. Tim.
This is okay. So yeah, give me 3 touchdown win easily for Bama.
Yeah. All right. Keith.
Yeah, I'm going to take Alabama. And again, temptation that I had there, just remembering their performance at Georgia.
There's something else to consider on this game too with Saban. He don't play his opponent; he plays the Vegas line.
That's all he does. You're exactly
You know,
right.
if that number gets to 40, he's keeping his starters until he's up 41.
He will if he can get that far. That's right. It won't go that high, but
Yeah, he probably calls Vegas, hey, I want to beat New Mexico State by 51 points. I need you to
52 is there, right?
Yeah.
Anthony, number 10, Oklahoma State. They're 10.5-point favorites at Texas Tech.
Yeah, I think they cover that. I think that's a 2 touchdown win at least.
Yeah, I actually got them winning by 17. I'll take Oklahoma State. Tim,
Concurrence on Oklahoma State.
Keith,
How many points was that one?
10.5.
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
Harris,
I'm going to go against all of you. Oklahoma State's going to win the game, but I think it's going to be less than 10.
all right.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Coming back to me now. Michigan, 15-point favorites at Maryland. Michigan played well last week. They're starting to play better. I mean, yeah, they lose to Michigan State. To me, I think they're going to go into Maryland. They'll march in there and win by 20 points. I'll take a Michigan team. Tim.
I went now. This game goes. Michigan wins by 28. Give me Michigan.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I'm going with Michigan on that one.
Harris.
Maryland's done. Michigan.
Hey,
Anthony.
God loves khakis. Go Wolverines.
Gotcha. Tim, Nebraska heading to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a 9.5-point favorites.
I am going to stay on the Nebraska covers train like they have themselves.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I agree with Tim on that one. I
All right.
got burned picking Northwestern to stay inside the points up there, but Nebraska's defense, I think, can maybe keep that one close.
Harris.
I'm going to tag along with the guys who go with Nebraska.
All right. Anthony.
Yeah, the Huskers do just enough to lose, and they're competitive, but I think they cover that. Anyway.
Yeah. I think 28-20. That's 8 points. They do just enough. They do the opposite. They lose, but they look at the line all week and make damn sure they cover. So
If they could have done anything on offense against Ohio State in the first half, they could have stayed in that game.
yeah, they
But their
really
offense
could
did nothing.
have. Yep. Keith, SMU at Cincinnati.
Oh wow, this is gonna be big.
Cincinnati, 12-point favorites at home against SMU.
Yeah, SMU's got a good quarterback. Cincinnati had a little bit of a tough time with Tulsa State. What was it, 6 or something? It's tempting to go with SMU, but I just can't get myself to do it. I'm going to go with Cincinnati to win by
All
13 or better.
All right, Harris.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-touchdown game, Cincinnati.
All right, Anthony.
I'm going to go against there. I think SMU's got enough to cover. Cincinnati has seemed to get less impressive each week, so I don't think they're going to lose, but I think they won't cover.
I'm going to go one more on you. I think they lose by more than a field goal. I'm taking the SMU. I think Cincinnati's season ends right here. SMU wins, and I'll say during the game, they've got at least a 10-point lead somewhere in the game. SMU wins this game I outright. Tim.
And once again, I'll go trend on this one. SMU to cover, if not win.
Oh, all right. Harris, UAB goes to Texas San Antonio. Texas San Antonio, 4.5 point favorites.
High number.
Huh?
Oh, I was saying high to numbers.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
What's up? I didn't see
4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
This is San Antonio and who, Rob?
Yeah. UTSA.
UAB, Alabama, Birmingham, and it's 4.5 point favorites.
Yeah, give me UTSA.
All right. And Anthony.
Yeah, I agree. I think they cover that. They've had a solid season, and they showed glimpses last year. They put together a pretty solid year.
Yeah, I think they win by a touchdown. Yep. I'll take UTSA. Tim.
Yeah, give me UTSA to cover.
Keith.
Yeah, UTSA.
All right. Anthony. University of Virginia with Bronco Mendenhall. They heading up to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, 13.5 point favorites.
Yeah, Virginia's gone in the tank since they lost their starting quarterback. I don't know if he'll be back or not this week. Obviously not with that point spread. So if they don't have him and they're playing the freshman, I think Pittsburgh will cover that.
All right. Yep. Gotcha. You just made me think about that because Armstrong is a hell of a quarterback. He's left-handed too,
Yeah,
but they've got some good receivers. And if he's quarterbacking, I think they can keep it within 2 touchdowns. Somebody knows something, and he didn't even touch the field last week. So chances are, if he comes out there, he's not going to be 100%. I'm with Anthony. I'll take Pitt. Tim.
Yeah. Pickett should continue his Heisman campaign. Give me Pitt. Expect him to throw, I'll say 3 touchdowns.
Keith.
You said 14.5?
13.5.
13.5. Okay, I was looking at one on CBS. Yeah, I'll give the 13.5 for Pittsburgh.
Harris.
I don't think it matters who's a quarterback for Virginia this week. Pittsburgh.
All right. Coming back to me. BYU, 20-point favorites at Georgia Southern. You know what? BYU is a lot better than this team, and they're a hell of a lot more than 20 points better. If it had put 30 on it, I would still give up 30. I take BYU. Tim.
Yeah, exactly. BYU, I'll say by 28.
Keith.
BYU.
Harris.
BYU.
All right. Anthony.
Yeah, that's a very favorable line. That's easily.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem with that either. Tim, Syracuse, heading down to North Carolina State. North Carolina State 11 and a hook.
Yeah, give me North Carolina State the cover. They played really well against Wake Forest.
All right, gotcha. Keith.
North Carolina State. I think I'll go with them.
All right. Harris.
This is a game that I think NC State may look past and is susceptible to being beat. Give me Syracuse.
All right. Anthony.
I'm going to stay with NC State.
Yeah. I think NC State doesn't have to show up all the way this week. I think they're still okay. They're the better team here. I like NC State. Keith, Baylor off this big upset this week. They are 1-point favorite going to Kansas State. Is there a letdown going to Manhattan? And I'm not talking about New York.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Kansas. So what's
That's always one of those kind of games where Kansas State seems to have surprised me in the past to win a game like that. Maybe not against as high ranked a team as Baylor though.
So
I think Baylor will.
pretty much a pick 'em game. What are you liking here?
I'll go with Baylor on this one.
All right, Harris.
This is one of those, like you just said, it's a pick 'em. It opened up one way, now it's one the other way. I'm going to go back to Tim's logic a couple weeks ago. In a case like this, give me the home team. I'll take
Oh, you're going
K-State.
to take Kansas State. All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right. How about Anthony?
I think two things about Baylor. It's definitely a trap game, but their head coach and Grimes, their OC, are both guys that don't let that stuff happen. So I think Baylor covers and gets out of it.
I'm with you. I just think they have the better athletes. Kansas State is a hell of a place to go in and play, but I don't think they're quite the team that they've been in the past. I think Baylor is prepared for them. Now, when I say that, could it be a 3 or 6 point game? Sure, it could. But all of this is a pick 'em. All they got to do is win it. I'll take Baylor. Tim.
And I guess I kind of have to go with my own logic. So since Baylor's getting no respect, I'll go with Kansas State.
All right.
I'm glad you did that because I used your logic.
Harris.
Yeah. I guess I should go. It should be the theory, not the law.
This is the one we.
Does Harris get the Auburn game?
He does, boy. I can't. It couldn't fall in his lap any fucking better. And anybody that's been watching this year, Harris has got burned by Auburn more times than a kid plays with a stove. That's
Not this week,
water.
I didn't.
So, number 17, Auburn, 7.5 point favorites, traveling down to South Carolina. What do you think?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
He's not going to think about it. He's just going to go.
He's
I
not
told
even
you,
going with
I
it.
will not take them the rest of the year.
Anthony.
Well, I'm going to make the smart move and just go opposite of what Harris said. I didn't have to study that.
Oh.
It might be.
Oh.
You know
But
what?
hey, but just for the record, right now, the updated rankings, Auburn's not even in the top 25.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Harris, you need us to take a timeout so you can go get that first aid kit.
Nope, I've got it next week.
You know
You
what?
were feeling sick already.
I'm with Harris. I think Auburn wins, but not by 7.5. I'm going to take South Carolina. Tim.
I don't see it. Give me Auburn to cover.
All right, Keith.
Auburn to cover.
All right. Goes to Anthony. Number 3, Oregon, traveling to Utah. Number 24, Utah is favored by 3. How about that at home
Are they?
against Oregon?
Yeah.
Here's a problem. Utah has been playing really well lately. Struggled a little bit with Arizona last week, but that's a tough place to play. I think Oregon should win though. I think they'll win outright.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right because they getting points. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think Oregon's 2 touchdown favorite. I mean, I think they'll win by 2 touchdowns here.
Here's the deal. Utah's to me what Auburn is to Harris. So
Yeah.
they're going to screw me. So.
They're your toast. They're the burnt side of the toast. Yeah. I don't know. I just think Oregon is a lot better team than Utah. I think Utah's played to their competition, but Oregon has really played well this year. I can't see them blowing it this week. I'll take Oregon by 2 touchdowns. Tim.
Could this possibly be the Big 12 or Pac-12 championship game? Because I think Utah clinched their side, right?
So they could be replaying
Yeah,
each
they're
other
gonna
in a
play
couple
twice
weeks.
in a row.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So give me Utah to maybe put the first stamp on there going, oh, we're ready.
Oh,
So
so
give me Utah to cover.
you'll give up 3. Okay.
Yep,
All right.
Absolutely.
You said it's on like 4 points.
3 points. Utah.
It
Utah's
doesn't
favorite.
matter. I'm going to go with Oregon.
Uh-huh.
They got that guy that's supposed to be the number 1 pick in the draft. So
Yeah,
The
that
defensive
defensive
line.
lineman. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
good guy. Thibodeau, I think, is it Thibodeau?
Yep.
Harris.
I've got to take Oregon. I mean, even though they are a dog at number 4 in the country against number 24, you give me the 3 points, I'm going to jump all over it.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, coming to me, Vanderbilt. Heading to Ole Miss. Ole Miss 36.5-point favorites. Ole Miss has been too much up and down for me. I've realized Vanderbilt is not a powerhouse. I think they score 2 touchdowns. Then that says Ole Miss has to score 50. I don't think they do it. I'll take Vanderbilt. Tim.
Doesn't matter to me. Vandy might as well just get a roll of stamps and mail it and give me Ole Miss.
It's Keith. I'm sorry, Keith.
I'm going to go with Vanderbilt on this one. I guess because they covered against Kentucky. They only lost by 17, not the 21 or whatever they were.
Harris.
Underdog.
This game's over before pregame, Ole Miss.
Anthony.
Oh, Vanderbilt. They have been horrible. They beat Connecticut. Wow. 36, a lot of points, though. I still think, I think Ole Miss will cover.
Oh, okay. All right, we got you. All right. Now we come to the fun part of the show. Charleston Southern and Georgia do not have a line, folks. All right. So what we do, you can get yourself 2 points this week, but you have to outbid everybody here. You have to take Georgia, and however many points it is, everybody else goes 1 point less. Let's say, for instance, Georgia is a 50-point favorite. If you win the bet, nobody goes 51 on you. You'll get 2 points by taking Georgia. But at 49 points, we can take either team we want. You got to take the favorite here. Now, is anybody in here right now see 40 points? Would you see?
Easy.
Would it? Okay.
Easy.
I'll say 40 also. Easy, no problem. 45. Does anybody see 45?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. 50. Does anybody see 50 now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I won't go that high. 55.
No.
No.
Anthony. We can go by twos now. 52.
Yeah, let's do that.
Who likes 52?
I'll take 52.
I got 52.
I'll take 52.
53.
I've got 53.
I'll take
Both of you
53.
got 53.
I'll take 53.
54.
No.
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 No. I had 53 and a half.
He's got 50. He takes 53 and a half. Somebody's got to take 54 to beat Harris now. 54 or 53 and a half.
Once, twice.
All right,
sold.
Harris. All right, so 53 and a half, and I'll just put that for Harris right here. So Harris gets double points if he gets it. Now for us, 52 and a half points. Anthony, which way you like it?
52 and a half.
52 and a half is what we'll call it.
I like Georgia.
You like Georgia.
Mhm.
Man. I just don't know if they'll run it that high up on them or not. They might, they may not. It's golly. We can only lose 1 point. He can only lose one, but he can gain 2 by going higher. Yeah, I'll take Georgia. Tim?
Yeah, give me Georgia.
All right. And Keith?
Georgia.
All right. And we got one more. Prairie View A&M and Texas A&M. Would anybody go 40 here? I'll go 40 myself. All right, 40 is no problem. 45. How much?
42.
I'll go 45. Anybody go 45?
Yeah.
I'll go 45. Would anybody go 50?
No.
No, I won't go 50.
49 and a half.
Oh, you'll go 49 and a half?
Yeah.
You got me.
Anybody go 50? All right, Tim gets A&M at 49 and a half. So it's going to be 48 and a hook. to Keith. 48.5. A&M.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go. I was so tempted to take the points, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take Texas
All right.
A&M.
Harris.
Prairie View.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Anthony.
Same. Prairie View.
Prairie View. Yep. I'm with you. I just think it's too many points now once we got that high. I'll take Prairie View as well. Harris, Anthony, we go into the pros now. You still got a little time, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Rob, what did I do on what we do on the Ohio State Michigan State game
Ohio State Michigan State game last week. Hold on, I will tell
this
you.
week?
This week.
Ohio State. Did we even pick that game?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
second one,
19.
second game.
Oh yeah, 19 points. Keith and Harris took Ohio State. Me,
Okay.
Tim, and Anthony picked Michigan State.
For some reason, I didn't write it down. Okay. Thank you.
I got you. All right. Thursday night. Let's start with Anthony. Patriots. We go over under here too, guys. We do go the over under here in pro. Patriots Falcons. 6.5 point favorites are the Patriots. 46.5 points. 46.5. We'll start off with Anthony. 6.5 with the Patriots at the Falcons. What do you like?
They cover and over.
So you'll take the Patriots and over. All right. I think the Patriots is a better team here. I'll take them. I just think though, I'm going back with the logic. Some of these Thursday night games, the defenses show up. I will take the Patriots. I'm gonna go the under. Tim.
Yeah, the Pats sat for. I'm gonna take the Patriots, but they did sit for the fourth quarter. But I still, you're right. Teams have to, recover. So give me the under.
All right. Keith.
How many points was this one? 40
46.5.
under.
And who you taking?
Patriots given 6.5.
All right. And Harris.
Patriots and under. I don't think the Patriots can score 46 themselves.
Yeah, and they almost have to this week in order
Yeah.
to make it happen, right? All right, we go into Sunday's games. Saints and Eagles. Eagles a 1.5 favorite at home against the Saints. 43.5. I'm going to flip his paper over right here. And my paper says Eagles going to win by 5 points and 53 points. So I like
43 points or 53.
43 and
43
a half.
and under.
Okay.
But I'm saying 53 is going to get scored in it. So Rob's going to go the Eagles and over. Tim.
I think I'm going to follow you on that one. Eagles in the over.
All right. Keith.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Yeah, that's when I'll go with the over. I think it'd be something like 24-20 at least.
All right. Harris.
Definitely going the over.
All right.
But in the land of the NFL upsets this year, give me the Saints.
All right. You're going over, you say? All
Yes.
right. Anthony.
Eagles and over.
Eagles and over. Okay. All right. All right. Tim. Dolphins, 3.5 point favorites. They're not 3.5 point favorites any damn where this year, except when they go to see the Jets. 44.5 points is a total. 3.5 Dolphins. Who you liking, bud?
Give me the. God, this could end up being the toilet bowl this week. Give me the Dolphins and the under.
Tim says Dolphins and under. Keith.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. And what was the points again?
44.5.
44.5. I'm gonna go under on that. I just
All right.
one of those offenses will probably not do too much.
Harris.
Give me the Dolphins and the under. And Keith, neither offense is going to do too much.
Well, yeah, but the defenses might score some touchdowns.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah, Jets defense is horrible, but their offense is worse. So I got to go Dolphins under.
All right. I'm going against y'all all. I think the Jets win straight up. I don't even think they need the points. I think the Jets will
Turn off his
win.
microphone. He's crazy.
I wouldn't know.
Not necessarily. Tua's still got a
I know,
bigger injury and he's starting.
I you know what? Maybe the kid comes back out and plays this week. He threw 4 INTs last week. Maybe he goes through 4 touchdowns this week. We'll see. I like the Jets here, though. I think this is a prime place for the Jets to play well. Keith, Washington football team, the WTFs.
Yeah.
They're going to the Panthers. The Panthers are 2.5-point favorites here, 43.5. Can Washington follow up?
2.5-point favorites.
Yeah, Panthers are 2.5-point favorites.
Take the Panthers. I just, Washington won that last game against the Buccaneers, and that was kind of a mirage, probably. The 43.5. I think I'll go with the over, but that's probably close to where I would project that to be.
Okay. Harris, Washington and Panthers. Panthers 2.5-point favorites.
Give me the Panthers and the over.
All right. Anthony.
Yeah, both coming off big wins. I'm going to go with definitely the over. And I'm going to get on the Hanky train and go with Washington.
All right. I'm going to erase it. I already written it down. I thought for sure Anthony was going to go with the Panthers there. A field goal game right here. And I think the Panthers win a field goal game. I think it's a big time over, though. I mean, I think maybe by more than 10 points here. I'll go Panthers and over. Tim.
I'm going to actually go against you for the over-under. Then again, Carolina scored 31. It was still under. So, I don't know. I give me Carolina on the under.
Carolina on the under.
Yeah,
All right.
Washington got beat up bad this past week, though, defensively.
Yeah. Harris, Colts, traveling to Buffalo. Buffalo 6.5-point favorites. 49.5 is the over-under here. Colts, Bills.
6.5.
Yes.
Well, Buffalo can put the 50.5 on the board themselves, so give me the over.
All right.
And I will take Buffalo.
All right. Harris says Buffalo in the over. Anthony.
Buffalo. Could be getting chilly up there in Orchard Park this time. Damn. I'm going to go with the under.
You're going to take Buffalo in the under. All right. I'm like this about it. If Buffalo wins by a touchdown, they're probably going to have to outscore the Colts. I don't see either team scoring less than 25 here. I think both teams probably in the 30s. I like Buffalo. I like the over. Tim.
Yeah, Buffalo in the over.
All right. Keith.
Buffalo in the under.
Buffalo in the under. Okay. All right. Anthony, the Lions. Are they ever going to win a game? They can tie a game, but are they ever going to win one? Going to the Browns, 9.5-point favorites.
What's the over-under?
Browns team that showed up last week doesn't win.
The over-under, I'm sorry, is 44.5. 44.5, 9.5-point favorites for the Browns. What do you think, Anthony?
Again, Detroit's like Nebraska. They've played well enough to lose and cover, so I'm going to go with Detroit in the under.
Anthony says Detroit and the under.
I got to go get groceries. I'll be back.
All right. I'm with Anthony on this one. Lions in the under. I think the Lions could win this game. Tim.
I mean, with or without Baker Mayfield. Sorry, I won't go with the puns on this. Give me the Browns to cover the 10, but going under because they may put a lot of pressure on Mr. Goff.
Keith.
I'm gonna go with the Lions in the under.
All right. Harris.
I'm going with the under, and the Lions not just to cover, but the Lions to outright win this game.
I think they can too. I really do. I think it can happen. Comes back to me now. The 49ers, 5.5-point favorites at the Jags. Jags 46.5 points. Will the Niners come off of this one? I know the Jags are playing decent defense right now. 49ers look like to me last night they got cranking. They're throwing it to different places. I think they win by more than 5.5. And let's see. I just barely got this one going under, so I'm going to go 49ers under. Tim.
49ers. Wow, this is. You know what? Give me the under.
Which team are you going to take?
I'm going to take the 49ers.
And you'll go under. Okay.
Go under.
Keith.
I'm gonna go with the Jaguars in the under.
All right.
Hey,
Hello.
hi, Anthony there.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. How you doing?
Hey,
Hey.
you guys.
Good to
All
see
right.
you.
Good.
I'll let you guys go.
Hey, my wife always likes to say hi to everybody too.
Come on.
Come on, wife of mine. She may be downstairs. She's been doing crafts tonight. Craft night.
What were the numbers on this game?
Anthony's wife just said hi.
Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene.
Hey, Dar.
Let's see who was picking next. Harris.
Yeah, what
since
was the
we
number
have-
on it? What were the numbers, Rob?
46.5, 5.5 for the
5.5.
5.5 for the 49ers.
All right.
Favorites.
And this is in Jacksonville. Ooh.
It is in Jacksonville. Yes, it is.
Give me Jacksonville and the under.
All right. Anthony split the tie up 2-2 here.
What's the over under? Sorry.
46.5.
Yeah, Niners coming off a big win. You know what? Give me San Francisco, and I will actually take the under.
All right. We all went under on that one. All right. Tim, Texans at the Titans. Titans giving up 10 and a hook. 45.5 the over under here.
Give me the Titans and the under. I don't know if Houston may score this game. I don't know.
Keith.
I'm gonna take the Titans and under.
All right. Harris.
I'm going to take the Texans with the 10.5 and the under.
All right. Anthony.
Titans and under.
All right. I'm the only one here that's going to go the over. I think the Titans can almost score 40 themselves here. And all it would take is a Texans touchdown by mistake or whatever. I'll take the Titans and the over. Keith, the Packers, 2.5-point favorites heading to Minnesota. It's 48.5 is the total. 2.5-point favorites are the Pack.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings here,
Okay.
and I'm going to go with the over on this one.
Okay. Harris.
Green Bay and the under.
All right. Anthony.
I'm going to bet with my heart and go go Vikings in the.
Did you go over or under? I didn't. It broke up on me.
Oh, under. Sorry.
Under. That's
Under.
okay. So we got Vikings and under, Vikings and over, Packers and under. I'm going Packers and over. So somebody's got to break a tie. I'll take definitely the Packers and over. I think they may score 40 here. The Vikings defense just to me doesn't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. They're going to have to prove something to me this week. Tim, break your tie up.
I'm hoping it ends up being 31-20 Packers. So Packers in the over.
All right, Packers in the over, says Tim. All right, we're going to Harris. Let's flip the page. Ravens, 6.5-point favorites, going to Chicago. Chicago, it's a total of 45.5 here. 6.5 for the Ravens.
Oh, boy. Which Ravens team is going to show up?
That's with a lot of them. That's with the way that a lot of them's been playing lately.
Yeah. Give me Chicago.
All right.
And I'm going to go over.
All right. Anthony.
Ravens and over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, come up 30, 47. That's over 45.5. Yeah, I'm with you. I like your Ravens. I like you over. Tim.
I like the Bears in the under.
Oh, okay. All right.
45.5 points on this one.
45.5, 6.5 for the Ravens.
Yeah. Ravens and the over on this one.
All right. Over, you say. Okay, Anthony. Bengals, 1.5-point favorites at the Raiders, and 49.5.
Wow. I like the Bengals for sure. 49.5. I'm going to go with the under on that.
All right. I don't understand the line. That the Bengals have no offensive line. I can't pick them until they fix that. I don't like them against hardly anybody in the NFL right now. I think the Raiders are the better team here. They're at home. I like them all the way here. I'm going to go over too. I think this could get messy by halftime. I really do. I think the Raiders scored probably 35 of those 49 points. I think it's going to get messy. Tim.
I don't think it's going to get that messy, but I'll take the Raiders at home and I'll take the under.
All right, going to go a little under there with it. How about Keith?
I'm going to go with the Bengals in the under.
Okay, I'm surprised you took him. Oh, number 9, he's been on his back so damn much. Oh, man. Harris.
Raiders and over.
All right, Harris says Raiders and over. Coming to me now, the Cardinals. 2.5-point favorites. Going to the Seahawks. Seahawks, it's 50.5 points. Russell Wilson came back last week, and he showed a gritty performance. They got their asses handed to him. Yeah, they got their asses handed to him. But it was a gritty performance. He stayed and played until the end. Cold as shit. They're going home this week. I'm telling you, the Cardinals are not as good as people are saying. Seahawks are going to outright win this game. I don't need the 2.5 points. I'll take the Seahawks, and I will play the over. Tim.
I mean, thankfully the weather will be a little bit better for Russell Wilson, but with Kyler coming back, give me the Cardinals. Wow, 50.5. And give me the over.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals here, but I think it's going to be a low-scoring game relatively. Being up there in Seattle.
All right.
I'm going to go with the under.
Harris.
With Murray coming back, I've got to go with the Cardinals.
Okay.
And Wilson now having that game under his belt, whether probably isn't going to be much better. I mean, let's face it, they're in Seattle. It rains as much there every day as it does here in Florida. But Wilson's used to that weather. Give me the over.
Anthony.
We saw this with the Cardinals last year. They come out blazing hot. Kyler gets banged up. He's not as effective when he is. It's happening again. I think Seattle. It's going to be under. I think Seattle wins.
You think Seattle wins outright?
Yeah.
I do too. I really do. I think I like Seattle in this game. I really do. Tim, Cowboys at the Chiefs. Chiefs are a 2.5-point favorite. 54.5 is the over and under in this game. How about that? They know there's going to be a lot of points going to be scored in this game. Cowboys, Chiefs. Chiefs 2.5, Tim.
That was impressive against Vegas, but that's another monster you're talking about for the Cowboys. Wow, 54. Give me the Cowboys and the over.
All right. Keith.
I'm going to go Cowboys and the under on that. 54.5 is just a little bit too much.
All right. Harris.
I can't understand the line. I got Dallas definitely.
All right.
At 54.5 worries me a little bit though, but I'm going to take the over. Dallas is going to be good for at least one defensive score.
Anthony.
Yeah, again, Dallas. I think I've picked them 3 times this year. I think they'd win, though. Kansas City's defense just is atrocious, and 54.5 is a ton of points, but I think they'll just barely get past that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Harris. Who the hell made this line? If I were coming out with the line today, I would have Dallas probably favored by 4, 3 or 4 points.
I think the only reason Kansas City's favored is out of respect.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Out of what they've done before. Having said that, though, I think Cowboys only win by a field goal. So I think you're gonna, but I think both teams are gonna. Get the calculator out. I'll take the Cowboys and Infinity. So
To
over and over.
infinity and beyond.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a 60-65 point game there. Keith, Sunday night football. The Steelers heading to LA to play the Chargers. Chargers 3.5-point favorites.
And the over under?
47.5 is the over under. I apologize, guys.
That's okay.
47.5. 3.5 for the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers, and it's going to be one of those really crazy games out there. I'll go with the over on that one.
All right. Harris.
Since you got it at 3.5, where it's now currently at 6, give me the Chargers, and I will take the under.
All right. Anthony.
Yeah, Rob gave us the Rodgers rate on the point spread there. I'll take the Chargers for that too, and also under.
All right. I think Steelers win this one. I really do. Steelers been beating everybody that's better than them. Smoke and mirrors continue. I'm going under, though. Let's see, 44?
47
yeah.
and a half.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be 23-21. I'll go Steelers, and I'll go under. I'll be the only one to go with the
Think that
Steelers.
East Coast, West Coast logic, though.
I'll
Well,
go
that's with the next, with a full day to rest for Sunday, though.
Yeah.
him.
Ben coming back after a week off. Ben should be clear of the protocols by this week, right?
He should play. He should be able to play.
He should be able to play. Okay.
Yes.
Still give me the
vaccinated player, so he only needs one negative test.
Okay. I think he should get that, but still, Give me the Chargers in the over.
All right. Gotcha. Harris, Monday Night Football, the Giants traveling to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay lays an egg last week. 11.5-point favorites at home. 49.5 over under.
Tampa Bay's going to lay another egg this week. As much as I hate to do this, I've got to take the Giants, and you know how painful that is.
All right.
And the total's 49.5.
Yep.
I'll go the over.
All right. Anthony.
I think the Giants are going to cover too. I don't think they win. 49.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the under on that.
When's Tom ever played back-to-back shitty? He's going to put 40 on the board his own self this week. Yeah. They're going to crown these assholes. Yeah. Anybody that's a Giants fan out there, Rob called it. 40-10 right here. Over just because the Buccaneers pulled 40 out of their hat. I'm going to go over. Tim.
Now I'm going to add this disclaimer. These are for entertainment purposes only. Please do not empty your personal checking and or savings accounts.
Ken's going to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I wish I could. But no, I like Tampa. But I think they may be the only ones scoring. So give me the under 49.5.
All right. Keith.
I agree with Tim. Tampa, but I don't think the Giants are going to score enough points to carry it over the 49.5.
Gotcha. All right. That's awesome there. Yeah, Eduardo Rodriguez goes to the Detroit Tigers. Also, another big signing today with Noah Syndergaard. He went to the Angels today.
For
21 million. So they're going to pay him roughly $1 million a start because he probably won't get over 21 starts this year.
Well, this is also the same team that took a flyer on Matt Harvey.
And also the same team that signed Albert Pujols when he was 93 years old. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah,
87.5.
But at least they're not paying Chris Davis.
I can understand
Oh,
that.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. At least they're not paying Chris Davis or
Well, no. Are you paying Chris Davis's remainder of contract?
the Baltimore is, but
Orioles
no.
are.
Yeah, the Orioles are, but they're not the Mets either. They're not paying 73-year-old Bobby Bonilla either. So
Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah.
Bobby, but that's the funniest contract.
Or paying A-Rod or,
Yeah,
We're in the rankings in the either Major League Baseball or the American League where Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani were this year. Were they like both really high OPS or?
Well, the problem was what's his name was hurt. He was hurt the last 50 games of the year.
Yeah, Trout was hurt for the second
Trout was
half.
hurt. Trout was hurt, and tomorrow. Thursday. Have you heard who was presenting the trophy to the MVP in the National League? I think it kind of gives away who the hell the winner is.
Mm-mm.
Mike Schmidt is giving away the trophy to the National
So
League
it probably
MVP.
means it's going to go to Harper.
I'm thinking that anyway. That's why. The Vegas odds are saying he wins it. Ohtani, they won't even lay odds for that. They won't even let you. They
And
will
they
not
shouldn't.
even let you.
That's hands
No.
down.
I
Was
mean,
Freeman one of the finalists?
Freeman is not. Freeman was not a finalist. I don't think.
Alex, can you maybe help us out with that one? Who are the three finalists for
the
the?
three finalists in the National League? No, he wasn't.
It was Soto,
Soto,
Soto.
and then
No, we talked about
Harper,
this.
and then
Who was the second one?
Harper.
Soto, Harper, and
Yeah.
it wasn't Freeman though. Who?
Tatis.
Oh, Tatis Jr.
Tatis.
Tatis Jr. Now I've seen all the numbers, and probably Tatis Jr. probably had the best season. He just missed a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
Soto,
offense, he's going to
Harper,
be
and
missing a lot of games because he will not get surgery on that shoulder because they were talking about it on MLB Network that they had Dan O'Dowd on. He goes, I know a few players that have had that surgery, and they're not the same players after it.
Yeah. I think Harper. He kept that team in it this year. I mean, my God, if they wouldn't have had Harper this year, they won what 80
A little over, I think it was 82, maybe.
87, something like that. Whatever they won, they wouldn't have come near that without him. Not
No.
even close. Not
Yeah,
even close.
Anthony, who's the best player on the Diamondbacks right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you say, Anthony? He
Oh,
asked,
I thought Keith said something.
yeah, he asked you who was
Yeah,
favorite-
who's
who
the
was
best player the Diamondbacks have now?
Who cares? I don't even
Oh shit!
I honestly,
Ooh.
since 2001 when they beat the Yankees, I haven't been to a game there since then.
We got to know what their trade bait is, though, for
Oh,
like
yeah. Do they have
mid-season
any-
acquisition.
Probably an ancient Bumgarner, I guess.
Yeah, Bumgarner, 40
Oh,
years
boy.
old. Well, he's about 40 years old, close to 40.
Hey, Alex did ask a good question, guys.
What's that?
Who's the all-time sports coach who's never won a Coach of the Year award?
Oh shit!
I wouldn't remember.
Did,
who won.
Did Gene Mauch ever win a Manager of the Year?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
So there's at least a candidate. And I don't think Hargrove ever won a Manager of the Year for
The Indians.
the Indians during their run. So
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Or
with
you wanna go
the
for-
egos that he had to deal with on the 95 team, and trust me, they played well, but there were egos,
Yeah.
especially Albert Bell.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
definitely should have won that.
any team Bell played for, a manager should have Manager of the Year.
Which MLB free agent will be the most overpaid this offseason?
All of them.
You got to think it's going to be a pitcher, and probably his name is going to be Scherzer.
Hey, I got an answer for the. Well, he didn't perform well this year. I'll go with Ketel Marte for the D-backs.
He's probably the best position player, yeah.
Sterling Marte could definitely be the outfielder that makes the most money, but I still don't think he's going to make as much as Scherzer.
No,
I think Scherzer per year will make $34 million this year, and whoever pays him that, I think's nuts. But I think he'll get it.
Well,
I think he'll find $105 million over 3 years. I really do. Somebody will pay it.
and he's already signed, but Trevor Bauer could be the worst value this year if he doesn't get back on the field.
Well, the fact is, Bauer, if they're already saying that, I think the league is going to void his contract.
You
They're
think
already
so?
talking. Yeah, he's not going to come back. He's not. He's done. From all indications, he is toast. A Virginia Tech football coach today, Justin Fuente, gets fired unceremoniously too, guys. If you want to know how you get unceremoniously fired, what if you are called out on a mic and told you're fired? That's what the hell happened down in Virginia Tech today. They actually showed it on the news today. Justin
That's how they did that.
What happened was one of the alumni came in, and it must have been a high-profile alumnus. I don't know who it was. Came in on a microphone today and said, "Justin Fuente, you need to go get your shit because you are no longer the coach of this team." This was while the AD was on his way to Justin Fuente's office to tell him this shit. He's hearing this over a microphone, campus microphone, folks. I'm talking about it's playing outside too.
Oh,
So
like he got
Wow.
called to the principal's office?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. An alumnus,
terrible.
and they're saying he may have been drunk, but it was an alumnus that came in there, and I don't know who they're pushing for. I've been hearing names here and there, but actually he finds out walking toward his office this morning that at 8 a.m. he was getting canned.
now
to
in
me-
response,
to me,
over
5 p.m. is the time to. I mean, after they
Yeah.
finish the day, get rid of their ass and say, "Look, no need to come back tomorrow. Bye."
Yeah.
But why have him come in 8 o'clock in the damn morning and then greet him with that? Ain't that nice?
well, you might as well follow it up with playing a certain Steam song. Nah, hey, goodbye.
Yeah. That,
Be careful how you say it, Tim.
yeah. We could get a copyright violation.
Yeah.
We got a copyright violation the other day. Anthony, I played a couple of wrestling
couple?
songs on here, and
couple?
WWE sent me something.
Couple.
Yeah, a couple of little dirty.
Thankfully,
songs.
because they were so old, they're like, it's your first time, we'll give you a warning.
Yeah. So they were nice to me about it, but they removed the video, so that was pretty cool. You guys thought on the latest college football rankings? Have they been posted yet?
Yeah, have the playoff rankings been posted yet? I didn't.
9 o'clock, isn't it?
Is it?
Might
Is
be.
it
I
8
thought,
o'clock or 9 o'clock?
I thought they were at 8:15 last week. Alex, show us the top 5. Show us the top 5.
Well, let's hope top 5 in the.
It should be
AP.
Georgia. It should be Alabama. It should be Oregon, and it should be Ohio State. If nothing changes, Cincinnati is not a top 5 team. I apologize for anybody out there. Are they posted yet, Tim?
No, I don't think so because you have Maction on the ESPN and ESPN2 and ESPN News or
Okay.
ESPNU, and then you have Houston and Virginia on ESPN for basketball.
Oh, okay.
So we may not get the.
Things tonight. Yeah, we may.
Well, either that or though they did it earlier at 7.
Anthony, who's going to be the most overpaid free agent? Will it be? And I say it's overpaid. Scherzer, if they pay him $34 million, that's just me. I'd love to have Scherzer on my team as far as, or $35 million rather. I would love to have him on my team as far as the Phillies go, but I don't want to see him pay him yet. So, I mean, who do you
he'll
think?
be 8 years old next year.
He'll be 38 or 39 next year. Yeah, 38, I think. Yeah.
College football playoff rankings, November 16.
Oh, okay.
All
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go 8-1. 8, Notre Dame. 7, Michigan State. 6, Michigan. Number 5, Cincinnati. Number 4, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon at 3, Bama at 2, Georgia at 1.
Nothing
Yep,
changed.
nothing
up top.
changed.
Yeah.
BYU was at 14.
Frank, oh my God, just checking in, guys. Rough day. Had to put my lab bow down.
Hmm.
Oh man,
Jeez.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Frank.
man.
Damn, that sucks.
We've had some bad news on the channel with
Yeah.
was it Alex's friend being hit by a drunk driver?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
missed
Yeah.
that was yesterday. We heard about that.
yeah,
that. Wow.
Yeah.
That is. It's been some rough times. It really has. Yeah.
Well, I've basically been out of action for a week being sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just go a couple more things here. Who isn't the next domino to fall? Do you think, guys, as far as free agents? Do you think Marte actually gets signed by the Phillies? That's the big rumor.
Marte.
Starling Marte.
Starling Marte. Okay.
Yeah. Or is it gonna be?
I think it might be Carlos Correa.
And do you think he's going to the Mets? I keep
There's
hearing
something about him maybe wanting to stay in the American League. I'm either going to say Astros or Tigers.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you mentioned the Tigers last night with him.
The
Yeah.
Tigers
And
are
then-
making
and then-
some moves this offseason, surprisingly.
And then obviously the Angels, if they do get Scherzer, which that's the big rumor I've been hearing out
But
west,
you,
is
but you
is
know
they're
what?
gonna
Without a CBA, it's all going to be mute anyway.
and on top of that, they've got to decide if they're going to play with the
DH.
DH. Yeah, that and get rid of the guy at second base. I've heard that's done this year too. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad of that shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
You talk about the extra inning?
Extra
Yeah.
inning guy at second base. They're gonna get rid of that shit. I'll be glad of that.
We'll see.
they'll get rid of it. The players hate that shit. Seven inning doubleheader. I don't have a problem with that. Who
Me
else?
neither.
I like that. Actually.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like it too. 3 batter rule. I don't really mind that. I thought it would
They'll
be
find,
shittier.
they find the way around it by pitching him with the guy with 2 outs, so he gets out of the inning and then
Right.
Yeah,
That's moves.
the only problem is if he walks somebody or if something happens, or you see, what 3 times last year it happened. Oh, I got an injury. To me, this will stop that shit. If he got an injury during that 3 batter rule, automatic 10-day
10-day DL.
injured list. Put him on the 10-day DL. That'll stop that bullshit.
You know what?
What?
I would go a step further. I would just say no more pitching changes during an inning. Screw it. Go out and finish the inning. I mean,
Or you know what you do with an injury, the opposing manager picks the guy out of the bullpen to come in.
Yeah.
there's like a free throw. If the guy gets injured, that's going to the free throw line. The opposing team gets to pick who goes on the line.
It has to be somebody that's going to throw like a right-hander to a left-hander. Lefty-hander coming up, the other right-hander coming in.
Just an eligible bullpen guy.
Yeah.
That would be be fair. Be like,
you designate, prior to the game, your rotation's already designated.
Yeah.
If an injury happens, guys, these guys are not eligible to be picked.
And then he can go out to the umpire and say, look, I want number 48 to come in and pitch now. You give him 5 minutes. You give him 5 minutes to get him warmed up and let him do that. Yeah, there's ways to stop that shit.
You think there's anything done to try to stop teams from doing what Tampa's been doing a lot with pitching a guy 1 inning and then changing it?
And the problem is that they do that for double headers. Like one will be the bullpen game. Like it was 7 innings, you throw one inning and 2/3, inning and 2/3, inning and a third, and something like that.
Yeah.
But with the extra player, it'll probably be some jabroni minor leaguer. And then again, most times they'll put it in an extra
numbers outside of my. I couldn't venture a guess.
Do you like the Netherlands to win?
I have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you, but I'm making fun of me. I have no idea.
Since I'm a hockey guy, I have to look this up. Owners of the Red Sox bought the Penguins.
I think he's talking.
What?
I've never heard the Netherlands mentioned as one of the premier teams.
He's talking out of his ass because
I would guess.
Why in the hell would the Boston Red Sox
He's talking out of his ass because
no, not necessarily.
I don't think you can own 2 teams like that.
Yeah, you can.
Sports Groups is in advanced talks to buy the Penguins.
Oh, the Penguins. Oh, I thought it was the Pittsburgh. I thought it was the Pittsburgh Pirates.
No,
I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2 baseball teams. Oh,
no.
Okay. Yeah, they can own them. Yeah.
Well, the infamous one was in 2004 when Bill Davidson, who owned the Lightning, also owned the Pistons and won both titles in that year. Yeah.
So, Anthony, is the Coyotes going to set the record for futility this year with the least amount of points, surpassing the 74-75 Capitals? The Capitals only got 19 points. I think 19 or 20 is all they got.
With expansion, it's hard to be that bad. I can't see them beating that.
They got 3 points in 14 games so far.
It's a long season left, Rob.
It is.
I'll say this. I'll say they don't win 2 games in a row no time this year.
That's a fair.
And I'll say they don't get 2 points. A game and another game back-to-back points. No time this year.
But also keep into consideration, currently, all they have to do is end the game in regulation tied, and they're guaranteed a point.
Right.
Back then, you weren't guaranteed that point.
Right. Yep. I still say I've been looking at their roster, man, and they're talking about trading some of their talent. And I'm thinking, where the hell is the talent? Is it? I mean,
Well,
is it,
the problem is their talent was he's now come out and said, I probably shouldn't have pitched a fit in Pittsburgh and asked for a trade.
yeah,
Yeah.
Phil Kessel.
yeah. Phil Kessel. Yeah, he was wanting to go to Pittsburgh. Now he's going to end up probably going to Winnipeg. And then
Well, it's bad when the last two expansion teams are 100 times better than you are.
Yeah, even the Kraken who are struggling are still better than the Coyotes.
And then
Yeah.
the Florida head coach Dan Mullen. He's on the Banana Peel boys.
I
I'm
should come over
telling
here
you,
so people
His
can't
bags
tell.
are packed.
So
he
Aaron
may as
Terry.
well pack them. There's no way. Anybody think Christmas Day, Dan Mullen's still a coach at Florida?
Mhm.
I don't.
No, I think it's after the
You see, CBS has got a
Regular
story
season.
up right now about the issues they're having with him down there and the debate
Yeah.
and all that. So
Oh yeah, he started fighting and shit. I mean, he's went.
Florida's caught between a rock and a hard place, determining the future of Coach Dan Mullen. So,
Yeah. Well, hell, didn't you love his post-game comments? He said, well, we won, so we have to be happy with that. And that's when somebody in the crowd, they saying was an alumnus of Florida, said something about, you're proud after that shit? And they had to actually carry his ass out of the damn,
Right.
yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that be like Fred Taylor, although he probably would have torn a knee ligament trying to get out of there.
If he is smart, he's already started packing his office up.
Yeah. Anthony, do you think he makes it to Christmas?
Probably not. No.
Sam-
The one thing he'll have, his firing won't be as acrimonious as Dustin Fuentes, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah,
Wow.
Justin Fuentes today, it was just nuts. And that,
Is there video of that?
all I heard, they said that they were showing it on the news, but when they were showing it on the news, I couldn't hear them somebody saying anything, and all it was kids 20-year-old girls and guys walking around the campus, and they just doing this shit, listening, and then it was like cheering and shit when they heard it. So wrong, so damn wrong. It's terrible, but
I'm not a fan of his, but that's a pretty crappy way to get rid of someone.
yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
if that's the way it did happen, I've said all along that the guy Luke Fickell is the USC coach. I say he already is. I think he's already signed the paperwork. That's why USC has not named a coach yet, because they're letting Fickell finish out this season. Anthony, tell me somebody you think fits the mold better than Luke Fickell.
Like I said, I've always been a big advocate of Chris Peterson would do well there, but I don't think he wants to come back. So,
Yeah.
Fickell's battle tested. He built a program in Cincinnati. A lot of pressure there, a lot more pressure than Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But I think he's a good candidate.
And I'm saying now, look, Franklin will get fired, and on top of that, he will not get the LSU job now. I'm saying Eric Bieniemy will get the job. I don't think Jimbo Fisher gets a job. I think Jimbo Fisher's going to stay the hell put. I think Deion Sanders is going to be the next TCU coach.
You think so?
Yes. By all indications, they want him. They want him. And it's looking like it. It's what, if you look, I like to go on Vegas odds and see what the hell they say, who they say it's going to be. It's more than 50% chance, I think, as Kevin Cash repeats as manager of the year. If they play like he did this year, they will. Le'Veon Bell did get released today by the Ravens. I heard that.
Seeing that coming.
Yeah, he's not played that much. I think he's done.
And
Unless he goes back to
All
Pittsburgh.
he was a Band-Aid to fill a spot.
Yep. Yeah,
Tucker,
especially when they signed with the practice squad.
Tucker
Right.
signs a 5-year extension, adding $3.2 million to his per year contract. So he was making right at 4.3. Now he's making right at 7.5, a little better now. That's where he should be. That's where
Mel Tucker.
Mel Tucker from
Yeah, Michigan State.
Michigan
Okay.
State. He deserves every penny of it. The way
Yeah.
he's got that team
Yeah.
playing, he's a hell of a coach. He needs to be there. They need to. Harbaugh he'll get canned at the end of this year if they don't pull off, the final win of the year, which I don't think they can beat Ohio State. They've got to win it.
If Ohio State puts another 50 burger on them, I can't see. Like I said, my dream, and I don't want anybody to get fired.
Right.
But yeah, you're telling me that he's not kept any of those games within 20 points?
Right.
I don't think.
Now question is, if he gets fired at Michigan,
He's
That's
going
like
to
his
go
point.
SEC somewhere.
He's going to flat go right to the Bears. They're going to get rid of Nagy the next damn day.
You think he goes to the NFL?
Oh, hell yeah. That's where he's had all his success. He'll go, he'll take the Bears. I'm not sure he'll be successful with the Bears, but everywhere he's been when he was coach at 49ers, he's done damn good.
Yeah.
I think Matt Nagy will be the first to go in the NFL. He's terrible. He is terrible. If we can get that asshole in Washington out of there, and he probably got himself another year just by winning.
Oh, he saved his job Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. I hope not. Shit, we can't get rid of him quick enough, man.
You don't like
Sad
Rivera?
thing is,
I can't stand Rivera. Rivera sucks, man. Oh man.
yeah, but then again, Heineke probably saved his job too.
Heineke is played out of his mind to be 5'3" and 110 pounds. I mean, really, come on.
Look, I had him ranked at number 32. Okay, when the week started. Right now, I've probably got him up into maybe the top 25 now.
Who sent me? Who was the one that sent me? Was it Keith or Tim? Emailed me the draft.
It's got to be Keith.
Keith sent me the 2022 draft #1 pick, and they're saying the kid out of Pittsburgh. Guess where they're saying he's going? Cleveland. Gonna take Mayfield's job.
Well, I mean, he does not have a contract
this year.
All right, this is the last year of his contract. But what's the kid's name in Pittsburgh? He's
Pickett.
Pickett. I'm not sure he's a #1 draft pick, but they're saying.
Well, he's not going to be number one overall, but he'll be
They're saying
probably.
in the first round they're going to take him. I'm like,
That was some guy on CBS. You saw the draft?
I saw you sent me something that.
I just told you what I saw. I think.
Is he better than Willis? Is he better than the kid at Alabama? I'm not sure. I really think Malik Willis may go first round. But when I say that, I think there's a better chance he ends up somewhere like Pittsburgh, somewhere 17, 18, 19, 20. He ain't going to be a top. I don't see a quarterback out there top 5 picks. I really don't. How about you, Anthony?
Well, no, I was going to say I don't see any top 5 quarterbacks. Malik Willis is a dynamic athlete, but he's
But none of them get top.
pretty much
picked
like
in the top-
RG to have a long shelf life.
None of them get picked. None of them get picked in the top 5.
No.
No. I mean,
Malik Willis might go late first round, but like I said,
That's what-
he's kind of RG3 like, and he might do some dynamic things, but he won't last long
yeah,
playing that way.
yeah.
Hey, let me ask your opinion on this. We're talking about Harbaugh before I had something happening here. Okay, we as a group we think he gets fired, he goes to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I know you mentioned Chicago. Let me throw another team out there, Rob. The Raiders.
Oh, that could happen. That could happen. I mean, yeah, that would make all the sense in the world because, I think it is. Wasn't he a California guy originally? Did he go to?
He started his coaching
He went to
career
Michigan,
at,
but he started
San
his
Diego.
coaching career at Stanford,
Yeah.
No, he was at
San
San
Diego.
Diego, University of San Diego before that.
and then he went to Stanford, and then so all his head coaching before he came back to his alma mater
Out
was all
west.
the West Coast. Now,
Right.
where is he from originally? Anybody know?
He's an Ohio kid. Harbaugh's?
Yeah.
want to say Indiana. Why do I want to say Indiana's where he's from?
Yeah, I was thinking Midwest.
Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio. Okay, so he's from Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world, O'Harris. Hell yeah, him going to the Raiders. Why not?
And he's got that mentality for the Raiders job.
Yeah. And
it's
not the hardest division to win in the world.
Well, it's not. His
City
personality.
Yeah.
Davis is kind of an odd bird, and Harbaugh's an odd bird. They'll probably fit real well together. They really are.
And oh yeah, and especially you got a house in Henderson, 10 miles out of Vegas. Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's just.
And let's face it, he was out on the West Coast, early in his career with the Niners.
That makes sense. Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world. Is there any college coach you could see going to going to Vegas, making the splash and just saying?
I don't know if there's a college coach right now that could handle the pressure.
Right, especially with them being younger.
Right.
Anywhere else in the league, I could see. Vegas, there's just too much pressure for them.
Yeah. And then
you know whose personality would fit that though would be Lane Kiffin, but I think he's happy at Ole Miss right now.
Yeah,
he's not going anywhere.
Lane Kiffin could fit in anywhere. Yeah.
What if they had somebody like Bill Belichick out there?
And then today, during the day, it even
Bill Cowher.
About North Carolina. I done told you about North Carolina's coach. I thought it's going to be his last year. Saying there's leaks saying he may end up saying bye-bye. He's 70 years old. He just turned 70. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him leave North Carolina.
I wouldn't have a touchdown celebration, Alex.
What's the guy's name at North Carolina? The one that was at Texas.
Mac Brown.
Brown. Yeah. So they're saying it may be the end of him. That may be it. And then, did anybody see this meltdown with the defensive coordinator with Texas? Oh my Lord! MF this, MF that.
Yeah, was that after the game at Iowa State last week? Yeah.
No, against Kansas.
Against Kansas. Yeah, after Kansas and lost by 1 point. Any of you motherfuckers?
But that was after Iowa State the week before.
Yeah, this has been a couple weeks ago. Any of you motherfuckers want to transfer? I want you to get in my face and tell me you're gonna fucking transfer. I mean, he was going off, man. I mean, how do you keep him? How do you keep him after all
that?
This
seems like a toxic university right now for any
Texas
sport.
is the perpetual dumpster fire.
Well, they got whipped Saturday night against Gonzaga. Granted, in Gonzaga, but like Shaka Smart went up to Marquette. He could just that culture is just toxic right now.
Yeah, take out the AD and just clean out the whole damn every one of the assistants and everything.
Maybe the
just
baseball team
clean it the hell out. Mm-hmm. They're going to be in the SEC in 3 years.
Right.
Bring in somebody that is a no-nonsense son of a bitch that'll go in there, lay the damn law down, smack the right people in place, not the kids, but smack your damn their assistants and shit in place. I don't know what the hell's up with some of these dumbasses, man. It's so you got good baseball coaches. You got good baseball coaches and managers.
Alex's question about Duke.
Did you hear what happened with the two Duke basketball players? Yeah, they got in trouble. And
Krzyzewski's grandson,
yes, Coach K's grandson got in the middle of this shit. Unbelievable.
UI.
What a trash dump. Oh, I don't know if they were stealing shit or what they were doing. But Coach K's grandson.
It was a DUI.
In the middle of it, he was with them. All I can say is, chances are, if things don't change, then at Duke, he may end up resigning, which would be a bullshit deal if his grandson's the cause of him resigning early. But
you never know.
No, you don't, man. Anytime you start talking about DUIs and stuff like that, that is something you don't play around with, especially ever since the Ruggs situation a couple weeks ago, which is You know,
Yep.
we've talked about it a couple times, but that kid probably will never see a football field the rest of his life again, and that's bullshit. You know, 20. But
Actually,
he
he may
probably
never
don't
see
himself.
the outside the rest of his life again.
He could. It might not.
He doesn't need to. So
All right.
Right. And you got to have better
Leave it,
people
Tim.
around you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here.
I
Right.
think we all will. For Rob, Tim, Keith, for Harris, Anthony. Oh yeah, for Rob, I'm Rob. Oh yeah, you guys all have a great week. I hope you go with our
Good night,
picks.
everybody.
If you do, that you are guaranteed money. So you just go ahead and
Oh.
run to the bank. Run to the bank.
Oh,
Run
Ken's
to the
already
bank.
made his bets.
Yeah.
Tongue in cheek there, Rob, huh?
Harris made all his money in
No,
Vegas
Ken said he
when
wasn't-
he was
he's
up
gonna
there.
stick
a few
around.
weeks. And,
don't do it. I don't even go with our picks. So
You all have a great night. God bless,
Later,
guys.
guys.
Later, guys.
See ya.